Hashtag love to cook. Who knows that hashtag? Yay. Hey, Mary. Mary, you're the first one in today. Hi. It's good to see you guys. So it is, hey, Cynthia. Hi. Hi, Jenny. Jenny, I'll see you soon. I can't wait for our blab today. I'm so pumped up about our blab. It's going to be good. Hey, it's good to see you. Hey, Kara. Gosh, you guys are filling this room up. So it's not Friday, and Friday is normally the day I cook, so it's not For Real Food Friday. But today, I have a special guest that is in my house, and you can't see her, but she's right behind the back of the TV there. And hi, yeah, good. I'm excited. I can't wait. Did you see that we have like 20 people that have subscribed already to the blab? I'm so excited. So let me get some business out of the way real quick. You finally got blab. Mary, you have to come to the blab today. It's pretty much, hey Dana, it's pretty much right after this scope at 1:15 Mountain Time. I know, I'm so excited. Thanks for inviting followers. Hiya. Okay, so let me get a little business out of the way. My name is Leslie, if you're new to me. Thank you for inviting followers, everybody. I appreciate that. And my name is Leslie, and I have a website called gotokitchens.com. Hey everybody, welcome in. And it's a healthy blog, and there's nothing for sale. So let's just get that out of the way right now. I am not trying to sell you anything. What I'm trying to sell you is for you to buy into your own health. That's the only thing that's for sale at Go To Kitchens is a healthier you. And so if you're cooking my recipes, if you're watching my scopes, if you're reading my blog, then those are all kinds of health tips. And that's the only thing that we sell over there. So gotokitchens.com, you can go over there and become a VIP. If you do that, you get a free ebook, you get a proprietary, what do you call that? A private, I guess, Facebook page. So you can go over there and give me your email address. Yeah. You give me your email address and you get all kinds of free stuff. So go over there and sign up after the scope and then after the blab. So Jenny Q is on here right now, which is Jennifer Quinn, and she has a daily show on blab.im, and we are doing an interview today on there at 1:15 Mountain Time. So I'm hoping that you guys all leave the scope today and go right over to blab. Hey, welcome in. Yay. Go right over to blab and watch the interview, because we are going to have some fun. Because I can tell you, I've never met Jennifer. We've only talked on emails, but I can tell you, I already know, I've watched her interviews with other people, and we're going to have some fun today. So by special request from my special guest who's here with me today in my kitchen, I am, oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you to say. That's really sweet. I am talking about salads this week. So yesterday we talked about the salad bar and eating out and the challenges that we face when we travel and what to eat when we eat out. And one of the tips that I threw down yesterday was that if you are traveling and you know that you're going to be in a city for 4 or 5 days, when I interact with anybody, the hotel clerk, the gas station people, other restaurant people, tour people, whoever I interact with, I ask them, hey, do you know a good salad bar in town? Or do you know a healthy, restaurant that you would recommend that I would eat at? Because I like to eat healthy and I like to eat organic. And if you know of any place, I would be happy to go to that place. So please let me know if you know of anywhere. Oh, look at that. I can cook too. I love that. I'm going to move this back. I feel like that camera is like right up in my face today. So that's my favorite tip for traveling. So just start asking around. Hey, do you know any healthy restaurants in the area? Do you know any good salad bars? Any place where I can get a big old plate of vegetables? That's one of the things I say. Drives my husband nuts. Robin is like, really? Do you have to ask everybody? I'm like, yeah, because that's how we're going to get healthy food. So today, we talked about that yesterday, and today, again, by special request, we're going to learn about salad dressings, and I have to get a couple of things out of the fridge, so you guys hang with me because I forgot to get them. Actually, I just need to get one thing. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. I'm going to get a drink of water. Stay there, everybody. Thank you. We came from humid Hawaii to dry Colorado, and since we've done that, my throat has been like, so excuse me while I take a drink. Okay, so we're going to talk about salad dressings today. So I'm going to do 3 different things. I'm going to actually show you a really great, I know they are a challenge, and it's so bad when you go to a salad bar and there's like these, you know, like 9 bad choices and 1 good choice. And so I'm going to help you through that today just a little bit. But one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my favorite travel salad. So the salad that I travel with when I am moving about, and I travel a lot. I'm going to show you 2 of my at-home favorites, and I'm going to actually make you the last salad. So we're going to make it today, and I'm going to have it for lunch. So let me show you the first one. Again, I apologize. We were chit-chatting. I'm going to blame her. I'm going to blame Melanie because we were chit-chatting and I didn't fully prep for you guys. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty prepped, but I didn't get the stuff out of the fridge like I was supposed to. So, all right. So here's one of my favorite salads. See this? This is all in a little container. And Melanie and I were just talking. Hey, welcome from Turkey. Melanie and I were just talking. I know, Dana, you and I have done that before actually, right? Where we're just like full on chatting and it's like, we should probably really work at some point. So, so if you guys are not following Whole Health Dana, I want you guys to go over and follow Dana right now. She's going to say something. She's going to say like hello or something like that. And then I want you to all cheer her on to go on and do scopes because she's amazing and she absolutely needs to get on here and share her knowledge with you guys. Because if you like me, you're going to love her. So here's one of my favorite salads. So it's in a self-contained container here. And what I have in here, don't be afraid. What I have here is I have spinach. You can see this is just, you know, washed, ready to eat spinach. I have some cucumbers. You could actually put some tomatoes down in here as well if you were so inclined. I have a little thing of olive oil, just like this. And I have some salt. And the thing that is missing in here is this. You can use lemon or lime. Lime is typically easier, and it just depends on what you like. If you like lemon better, that's completely fine. But lime is typically easier because you don't, normally, my lighting's bad, I'm sorry. Normally, you do not have any seeds in a lime, so it's just easier. It is easy, Dana, you have to do it. So lime is typically easier, and I like lime. So this all goes down in my little container like this. So I can make my salad on the go. So I have not put my liquids on here so nothing gets squishy and weird. Soon, very soon, good. Hey Jennifer, nothing gets really squishy and weird in here. So I can actually take this and put this in my carry-on. Just be careful with your olive oil when you go through security, because I know from experience that they're going to want to look at your olive oil. So make sure that you have put this in your little bag of liquids, your little olive oil. But when I get where I'm going, so let's say I'm traveling by plane, and so I have my little salad with me. This is actually going to stay in my carry-on for quite a while, just like this. It does not need to be cold. Your spinach may get slightly wilted, but it's not going to get really bad, especially if it's not in super high temperatures. So I have my little container just like this. And when I get where I'm going, so let's say I'm at the airport and I know I'm going to have a long haul flight and I'm not going to eat airplane food because it's gross. Some people like airplane food. I hate it. So I'm on a long haul flight and I know I'm going to want something to eat. So when I get to the airport, I actually find myself some sort of protein. So a chicken breast is typically what I like. I like to go to a restaurant there and just order a grilled chicken breast, and I have them slice it up for me. And I just put it right inside my container here. I just take it out of their packaging and just lay it right inside my container here. So when I'm on my long haul flight, I can pull this whole thing out and make my own little salad just like that. And it's super easy. Now you could do this without the protein as well, but you need protein. We all know that you need protein during the day. The other thing that you could put in here is if you wanted to do a hard-boiled egg, that would be absolutely perfect in here as well. You could do, what else could you do? Anybody have any ideas of what kind of proteins? I always do chicken breast, so. Hi, welcome Melanie, I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, so this is my favorite little travel salad. And then I have this container. I have this container. Yes, you could do tuna. Very good. Yeah, some sort of grilled fish or something like that. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, perfect idea. You could actually do tuna in here. You know, if you wanted shrimp, you could do shrimp. Yep, any type of grilled protein like that would be absolutely fine. Good idea. Nuts and seeds. Oh, you guys are good. Love it when you come up with good ideas like this. So you have everything contained right here. Now you're gonna have this container on your way back as well. So guess what? When I come back, typically what I do is I go to find a grocery store, I buy some spinach, I buy some cucumber, or some other cut up vegetables that are already pre-cut up, because you know when you're traveling, you're not gonna eat perfect. So I know that I'm not gonna get perfectly perfect. So that is better than probably what I'm gonna get on the airplane. And I do the same thing on the way back. And it makes things so easy for you. In fact, even, I mean, I've taken this for lunch before. I've taken it when I'm on the go in the car. It's one of my favorite, it's one of my favorite little salad go-tos. So the salad dressing, I said we were going to talk about salad dressing. So even if you're making this at home, Melanie, you have to listen to this. One of my favorite salad dressings is to take, and this was taught to me by a friend, and this is actually an ancient way to do salad dressings, is you take a lemon, you squeeze a lemon onto your greens, whatever green you have. I like spinach. And then you take the salt and you put that on, and then you put the olive oil on in that order. Now it has to be in that order. I don't know why. It tastes different though. It has to be in that order. And then yeah, it's so easy to do, Dana. You absolutely need to try it. And then you scrumble all that together. Now, scrumble is a go-to kitchens word, but you scrumble all that together or mix all that together, and it makes this amazing, amazing salad. Yes, lemon, salt, and oil on any type of green. I like to put cucumbers down in there. If you want a little kick, you could put a little red pepper in there as well, or you could just put black pepper as well, whatever you want to do. But it makes an amazing, amazing way to travel, and you are controlling some of your ingredients, okay? This is what I love about this. Avocado, yes, you could do avocado. I wouldn't try to travel with the avocado. You're probably gonna have a brown avocado when you get where you're going, which you can still eat, by the way. People get freaked out about brown avocados. You can still eat them. There's nothing wrong with a brown avocado. It's just brown, that's all. So, and a little mushy sometimes. So this is a great way to travel. So this is my salad number one with that salad dressing, lemon, oil, and salt. And I prefer sea salt. Whatever salt you have, whatever you use is fine, but you're gonna get all the minerals with a, it's just not pretty, that's right. If it has lemon, it shouldn't brown. No, that's true. That's a possibility for sure, yeah. All right, so there is salad number one. Easy travel salad number one. Buy your protein on the run. Hey, Christine. Okay, you guys, if you're not following Christine, there she is. She says, hey there, the digestion doc. You guys go over and follow her. If you're not, you're missing amazing scopes that will just knock your socks off. So, I love you too, and your cowboy hat. I'm telling you, I can't believe that you didn't bring the cowboy hat home. The cowboy hat was amazing. So, okay, but the bandana is okay too. So there you go. So there is easy travel salad number one. My favorite salad, by the way. I eat it all the time. I eat it 3 or 4 times a week. Not even if I'm not traveling. I eat it 3 or 4 times a week because I try to eat spinach every single day, some part of it. And so, or some part of a leafy green every single day. And so that is one of my go-tos. Is that me? Nope. Sorry. That's okay. Phones ring all the time around here. Dogs bark. We can't help it. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so easy salad number two, and I have to go back to my fridge again. Oh my goodness, can you believe I'm always so prepared? I was running my lips. Can you imagine me liking to talk? I can't imagine it. So easy salad number two. Yesterday, I talked about a kraut salad. Now, you guys flipped out. I mean, you flipped right out over this kraut salad. So I'm going to show you the ingredients today. Yesterday, I didn't have the ingredients because thank you for inviting followers. We had been traveling and, and I did not have anything in the house to eat. And so, because I had not been to the grocery store yet, so I couldn't show you the salad. So today I'm going to show you the second salad dressing. And the only thing that's going to be your second salad dressing is going to be sauerkraut. That is actually going to be your salad dressing. So basically what you do is you get some mixed, this is actually arugula, which is one of my favorites. Now, if you're not familiar with arugula, it actually has a very peppery, spicy, leafy taste. It tastes very raw and very green, and I love arugula, and it's my favorite to do with this salad. So, and it's also very good for you. It's really good for you. So I take arugula, just like this. I take half of a sweet apple. You love arugula. Oh, me too. So does Dana. I know Dana does too. Well, that's good. I'm glad I'm making you laugh because I'm funny that way. So you take a half of a sweet apple, all right? Thanks for sharing on Facebook. I love that. So you take, you call it rocket in the UK. I did not know that. Oh my gosh, I love trivia like that. You call it rocket in the UK. Why do you call it rocket? Is that just what, I guess that's just what you call it. That's amazing. Now I know when I go to the UK, when I go to the UK and I see rocket, I know what it is. I'm not gonna be like, what do you do? What is this? So I know it's arugula. I want to call it rocket. I'm calling it rocket from now on. Okay, so you have this, it's just what you call it. That's cool. I love it. Are you calling it rocket too? I'm totally this is, from this day forward, let this be known as rocket. I did know that about zucchini though. I did know that you called it courgette and zucchini. I did not know that about arugula though. So back to the salad. So you're going to take half of a sweet apple. It's important that it's a sweet apple. If you use a Granny Smith apple, okay, we're all calling it rocket from now on. Hashtag rocket. We all know what it means. You started something there. Yeah, I know. Focus, right? Ooh. So you're going to take half of a sweet apple. It's important that it's a sweet apple. If you try to use a Granny Smith, it's going to be not, that's awesome. There's the rocket now. It's not going to it's not going to give you the taste that you are. No, you're fine. I love it. Well, no, this is what we live for on Periscope, is this type of interaction. So go for it. So the sweet apple is actually going to counteract or give a good flavor profile with the sauerkraut, because if you just try to use this or use a Granny Smith, it's gonna really going to change the flavor profile for the salad, because you've got peppery, which is very savory in the rocket. Sorry, it's upside down. No, I can't. And I won't play it like a banjo either. But you're going to have the rocket, which is arugula. You're going to have the rocket. You're going to have the sweet apple, half of a sweet apple. So this is going to be the savory sweet, right? And then you're going to go for the kraut. Da, 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 da. Everybody knows how much I love my sauerkraut, right? You're going to put okay, first of all, if you're new to fermented foods, I only want you to do a tablespoon of this. My recipe, what I do is I put 2 tablespoons in, but that's because I've been eating fermented foods for a while and my system is used to it. If you're not used to eating fermented foods, especially if you're making your own sauerkraut, just do 1 tablespoon. Do not do 2, because if you do 2 or you try to eat 2 or 3 or 4 tablespoons of this, you're going to be making trips to the toilet. So, and that's not all bad, but it's maybe not the trips that you want to be making. So that's right. You'll need a bathroom. That's exactly right. So if you're trying to clean out, if you're trying to do some housekeeping in the poop department, then 2-3 tablespoons is great for you if you're not used to it. That's right. It's the liquid cleaner. You guys are funny today. That would be a new kind of rocket. Sorry. You guys hardly ever make me laugh out loud, but you got me there. Okay, so we digress. So here you are in, so you're going to do, if you're new to fermented foods, then I want you to do 1 tablespoon of kraut. I want you to put that all in a big bowl and I want you to scrumble it up, okay? So I want you to give it a really good scrumble. So you're going to want to do, and you can even pour a little bit of the juice in there if you want it more liquid. That's right. Clean it out. If you want it more liquid, then you could put a little bit of the juice in there, but probably just the kraut is going to be enough. 2 tablespoons if you're used to eating fermented foods, 1 tablespoon if you're new to fermented foods, okay? Then after it's all scrambled up, frozen. After it's all scrambled up in the bowl, I want you to add some pistachios. Now, pistachios, there you go. Pistachios, I don't think you call these anything different in the UK, but pistachios are amazing little nut. I love pistachios. So you're going to get the savory, you're going to get the sweet, you're going to get the tart, and hey, welcome. And you're going to get the salty right here, okay? So raw pistachios, you can even shell them yourself if you're so inclined. You're going to put those on top, and that's going to be your crunchy as well. I can tell you that this salad is going to knock your socks off. It is so amazing. It's one of my absolute, it's one of my absolute favorites. I like salad anyway. I'm kind of on the salad train. I like to mix up and do all kinds of crazy stuff in salads. But this salad, I just discovered it one day. I was just kind of mixing things up and trying some things. And I thought, boy, I think sauerkraut and apples would be really good. And I think it'd be good if I put some greens in there, and then all of a sudden I had a salad. So this is an amazing salad, and kraut makes an amazing dressing for your salads. So there is my dressing number 2 is sauerkraut, believe it or not. You're getting raw foods, you're getting fermented foods, you're getting the nuts. It is just a win-win. Win, win, win. So those are my favorites. There's a salad dressing number 2. Rocket, apple, sauerkraut, and pistachios. That's exactly right. And that's all you need. Super simple. You can actually travel with this salad pretty well too, except your apple may turn a little brown. So, but again, you can eat a brown apple. Just because it's brown doesn't mean that you can't eat it. So just saying. All right. So here we go. I'm going to actually make a salad with you now. This is going to be our lunch today. I got a mess over here, I can tell you that. A mess. So let me prep for this just a little fast here. So this is also going to have an apple in it. I'm going to move my bowl out of the way. My big giant salad bowl. All right. It's okay. I got it. Throwing knives. It's a hobby that I have. So, all right. So this is another one of my favorites as well. So I'm showing you like my top 3 favorite salads today. This also has an apple in it. It's just going to have half because we're going to do, we're actually going to do part of a pear as well. And then I'm going to show you a super easy salad dressing. And I didn't want to do this ahead of time because it's going to turn my apples brown, and I have a guest at my house and I wanted it to be pretty. No, that's not a Vitamix. That's a Ninja. I'm a Ninja girl. And it doesn't have its top on it. Isn't that lovely? It's sitting over there because I had an amazing smoothie this morning. Oh my goodness. So, so good. I need to put this smoothie up on my website so you guys can see it. I have it filmed. I just haven't put it up yet. By the way, the little travel salad that I showed you first is actually on my website, go2kitchens.com. You can see how to make it and watch the video there. That'll give you a little bit more in depth about what to do and how and ideas about, although you guys had some amazing ideas. So, all right. So the first thing that's going to go in is the apple. And then you're going to do half of a pear. Now this is a Bartlett pear. You can do an Asian pear. You can do, what are the other kind? Au jus pear. You can do, and it's not au jus pear. What's the name of those pears with the A? I can't remember what they're called. But you can do any kind of pear. This is a tough one. You can do absolutely any kind of pear that you want. And I like to leave my skin on the pears. Does anybody know why I leave my skin on the pears? Oh, good. Then you don't call them anything different. We're going to harass you now to the end of time about your calling it rocket instead of arugula. Yeah, well, I have to tell you, my knife skills, yeah, very good. Thank you. My knife skills are to, I'm not very good with a knife, so Pears are pears, yeah. So leaving the skin on the pear is going to give you some fiber. There's also amazing nutrients left in the skin of just about any fruit. These are all organic, by the way. Who knows what I say if you're going to buy traditional, who knows my saying about that? You're going to buy non-organic. Oh, bye. It's good to see you. I'm sorry you have to go. Watch the replay because this is an amazing salad dressing. You're going to want to know what it is. So, anybody know? If you eat the peel, anyone? Bueller? Okay. Bye. See ya. Anyone? Anyone? No one? No, I don't. I just don't buy organic. I mean, I only buy organic. Don't remember the saying, but it's to do with the peel. Okay. So if you eat the peel, it's no deal. So basically saying if I'm going to eat the outside of anything, or if I'm going to eat not just the flesh, but the outside. So a banana, you don't eat the peel, right? So oh, good. So a banana, you don't eat the peel. So you can actually buy it non-organic, although I wouldn't suggest it, but I don't, but you can buy it non-organic. If I'm going to eat the peel of something, I do not buy traditional. So if I eat the peel, it's no deal is my saying for that. So, okay, so I have my apples and my pears down in there. I'm glad you can hear me now, Maura. And I'm going to do a combination here of arugula, rocket, I mean. I'm going to do a combination of rocket and spinach. And these two together are amazing. So I'm going to do a couple handfuls of both. Okay. Then on top of that, I'm going to do, I'm going to put some walnuts in. Now this is crucial that you put the walnuts in at this stage, in my opinion. And I like to break them up. This is about half a cup of walnuts. Walnuts are amazing for you. Walnuts are full of essential fats. They're full of brain power. You know, they always say if the food looks like the brain, then it's good for the brain. Doesn't that look like a brain to you? Yeah, so walnuts are super, super good for you. They're going to provide some protein for you. They're going to do all kinds of good things. The other thing that I like to think about too when I'm chopping or I'm putting anything like this in is I like to make things in bite-sized pieces. You see my apples? Do you see the bite-sized piece that is? I like to be thoughtful when I'm chopping my fruits and vegetables. No, I don't. I actually don't extra wash them. That's just me though. They get wilty if you do that. So I actually don't extra wash them. I know that there are people that do wash them a second time, but I actually don't. When I get them from farmers markets, I of course wash them, but I'm not an overwasher anyway. When I'm buying organics, especially if I know the source, thank God. Oh, so that was a test, Mary. Yeah, kidney beans are good for the kidney. That's right. If it looks like the organ, it's good for that organ. So I don't do that. Hi from New York City. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. So I don't do that. If I know the source, I don't really overwash anything unless it's just like literally has dirt on it. You're hoping that's funny. Because what happens is, especially when you're washing like carrots or beets or anything that's coming from the earth that sits on the earth like that, yeah, it's good to have you. Then it's actually good for you to get some of that dirt into your system. That dirt has probiotics in it. Just think about this, that dirt was feeding those plants that you're eating. So that dirt is actually really good for you. People ask me that all the time when we're talking about fermenting cabbage. They were like, oh, do you wash your cabbage before you ferment it? Heck no, I don't wash it because that's part of the fermentation process. So no, I don't wash it. I'm not an overwasher of anything, especially you eat mud, especially if I know the source of it. So there's a lot of micronutrients in that dirt. So I just don't overwash a lot of anything. So, and you can't, you know what you think you're washing off when you think that you're washing off like pesticides? That's funny. When you think that you're washing off pesticides and stuff like that, you're not. You cannot wash off a pesticide because that plant has taken it in through its mouth. So of a pear, this is the stem of the pear. That's the mouth of the pear. When you're spraying this part of it, this is organic, but yeah, dirt is good for you. That's right. When you're spraying the whole pear, it's actually, or the whole plant of the pear is taking it through its leaves, and it's actually moving that pesticide down into the mouth. This is a perfect example, moving it down into the mouth of the pear, down into the pear. So when you think you're washing off pesticides and going through your whole routines of that, you cannot wash off pesticides. So that's why if I eat the peel, it's no deal. So if I'm eating the outside of it, I always buy organic. Of course, in this house, we buy organic everything because that's what we do. But I understand if your budget doesn't allow and you need to buy conventional some things, then that's fine. So I know it is beautiful, isn't it? It's a lovely little pear. They're actually in season. That's why I'm picking this salad, because apples and pears are in season right now, and I try to eat in season. All right, so here we go. Looking at the time here. Oh, I'm doing good. So now we're going to make a salad dressing. Your best friend when you're making a salad dressing is this little jar right here. Now, a lot of people will put it in a bowl and whisk it all together and that sort of thing, and that's completely fine if you want to do that. Me, I prefer... Oh yeah, there is a big problem. That's a whole nother scope there, Melanie. Absolutely, there's a huge problem with GMOs. We are, those of us who care are fighting it like crazy. So, but a little jar like this is my salad dressing jar. This is what I use this jar for. This is what I make salad dressings in. So you do not have to do a whisk in a bowl and put all that together. You can just do it just like this. I know, we're jealous, trust me, that they're banned in the UK. You know, and people keep saying, oh, but they're safe, they're safe. No, they're not. Countries are banning them left and right. They're not safe. Don't be crazy. So that's all I have to say about that. So into this salad dressing, I'm going to move it over a little so you guys can see. Into the salad dressing, you know, a lot of people use Dijon mustard. I like stone ground mustard personally. This is an organic. I trust this brand. So you're going to do a tablespoon of mustard. These can go in any order whatsoever. You do not have to put them in any particular order. This is just going to be a classic like champagne vinaigrette, basically. So this is a white wine vinaigrette, or excuse me, a white wine vinegar. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of that. And I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Sorry, I'm not looking at the screen if you're commenting. I can't see you because I don't want to make a mess. So we're going to do 3 tablespoons of that. We're going to do a dash of red pepper. I like more than a dash. I'm kind of spicy. And then you're going to put some salt in. You know what? You know how much salt that you like in your food, right? I know, I haven't seen comments because I've been looking down. I apologize. But you know how much salt you like in your food. So when people say, oh, well, you know, measure to taste, well, that always confused me. When I was new to cooking, I was like, well, what does that mean? What does that mean, measure to taste? Well, that means that you're going to put in the amount of salt that you know that you like. I like things, not terribly salty, but fairly salty. So I measure it to what I like. And she saw it. I didn't see it. I did not see it. My name is Leslie. My website is gotokitchens.com. I'm guessing your name is Melanie, and you introduced us to Rocket today. This is honey. This is actually a French honey. This is raw honey. It's very important that you use raw honey because raw honey actually has all the nutrients in it. We're going to do a tablespoon of honey as well. Have all the nutrients in it. And when they pasteurize it or they heat it up to process it, then you lose all of those nutrients that those lovely little bees have made for you. So you do not want to mix that up. You don't want to lose those nutrients. So raw honey, oh, look, it's running down the jar. I was just waiting for it to do that. Okay. Oh, that's so good. That's good honey. All right. So everything is in my jar, right? Looks kind of interesting. Okay, so then all you have to do at this point is just give it a really good shake. Shake it up, shake it up. Just like that. Beautiful, Absolutely gorgeous dressing. I would highly recommend, and I'm sure Melanie doesn't mind because she's standing right here. I put my finger in it to taste it. She's going to taste it. I think it needs a little more honey. Do you think it needs more honey? No?
I think it needs a little more.
Yeah, I think it needs a little more. So this is the beautiful thing about cooking is that you can add and take away as you go. Well, you can't take away really, but you can add. I'm going to add about another ½ teaspoon. Now this is enough vinaigrette to last me an entire week. You do not need a lot of this. Your salad, we have come to think in the country that we live in that the salad needs to be completely covered and totally wet.
Right.
It does not need to be like that at all. It just needs to have a light coating. The olive oil will do its job of spreading itself out over the salad. So there you go. Beautiful, gorgeous vinaigrette. This is enough to last me an entire week of salads, okay? I know, I think you said that yesterday, didn't you, about your dad, and or maybe it was somebody and their husband. They were talking about that you could never even see the salad because of all the dressing that they put on there. And this is what we talked about yesterday too, is that you see people in a salad bar, and I am not a judger, so thank you. So if you go eat with me, I'm not sitting there going, you're going to eat that? That's just not how I roll. That's not how I am. I know what I'm going to eat, and if you want to follow suit, that's great, but don't ever, if we ever meet in person and we're ever having dinner together or lunch or whatever, please do not think that you need to order something because of me, because that's just not how I am. You're my hero. You're funny. That's just not how I am. You eat what you want, and I'm going to eat what I want. So I'm not going to judge you, and you're not going to judge me. Okay, yes, that's right. That's funny. So here we go. So there's your salad dressing. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to go back to our salad right now. So right now, all we have in there is walnuts, rocket or arugula, spinach, apples, and pears. And that's all that we have in here right now. And that's what we're going to mix up with a little bit of dressing. So we're going to just drizzle this on. And we're going to go all the way to plate with this. Now, because I'm serving 2 people in a big bowl here, if I was making this for myself, obviously I wouldn't have used that much. Thanks for inviting followers. You're a sweetheart. So you're just going to give this a really good mix until everything looks a little bit glistened. Thank you. Yeah, the dressing is really good. The salad is amazing. It's really, really good with this salad. You're going to love it. You're going to be thanking me. Another really great thing to put in here, but only when they're in season. You know, don't buy fruit when it's out of season. It's expensive and it's been shipped from some other part of the world. So I always try to buy in season. And when you buy in season, and you're doing this salad in the summer, you can use strawberry and watermelons and pistachios instead of the pear, apple, and walnuts. So yeah, it's not on the website. I'm sorry to say. It's the top one there. Yep, there you go. I'm sorry to say it's not on the website. I will put it up there, though, because everybody keeps asking for it. So I will actually put that vinaigrette up there for you. So, hey, welcome in, everybody. Oh, my goodness, we have so many good people coming in right now. You guys are going to have to watch the replay for the recipe that I just did. So another misconception. No, thank you. Thanks for being here, and thanks for saying that. Another misconception, hi, welcome in. Another misconception is that you need salad in a bowl. Now, I think that we're getting towards where we break that idea. I actually like my salads on a plate. And so when I plate up a beautiful salad like this, I actually want it to be on a plate and not a bowl, because I'll tell you, it's gorgeous, first of all. And second of all, it's easier to eat and better to look at, and your stomach actually responds to things that you're looking at. I missed all those comments. I keep looking down. I'm going to have to watch the replay myself so I can see your comments. I'm sorry. So as you're plating up, I like to use a plate. I'm going to just move that to the side. Now look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see that? Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful little salad. Then here's my favorite part about the whole thing. I like it on a plate. Yep. So my favorite part about the whole thing is, guess what? Parmesan. Oh, my light's not going to do well. This is Parmesan. You're just going to have to take my word for it. Good. It's a good one. You guys are funny. So Parmesan is gonna top. You're just gonna go in moderation. Now this is grass-fed cheese. This is an organic grass-fed cheese. I'm very particular about what I eat. Yeah, you have to trust me on the Parmesan because my camera, there, you can see it there. See, it's big flaky Parmesan. Yeah, and you're just gonna top. This is just a little bit. Think about it like you're feeding your fish, right? You're just gonna put a little bit. Kerrygold, no, it's not. It's actually, I get it at a cheese shop and I can't remember the name of it. Holy cow. Cheese is good, yeah. So you're just gonna do a little bit on top, just like this. It is just gonna be part of the flavor profile. It is not gonna be, Parmesan will dominate just like that. And so you need to be very careful with it, especially when it's sitting on top of greens. And so for our protein today in our lunch, I have a little bit of pre-roasted, I roasted a whole chicken, actually last night, and so yeah, it will overwhelm. So I'm just going to do some chicken strips just like this, and you know, again, I just stop, it wants to not behave. Again, I just want to encourage you to think about your presentation when you're feeding someone. Maybe my favorite thing, there you go, look at that, it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous salad. Can you guys see that okay? I like my square plates. Oh, we need smelloscope. It smells so good. Somebody please come up with some smelloscopes for us food bloggers. Holy cow. You inspired me for your dinner choice. Yay, good. Yeah, lunch choice, dinner. This is going to be our lunch today. But what I was saying is I like to be thoughtful when I'm plating because I want it to look appetizing. I want when I serve somebody something for their eyes to immediately be drawn to it and think, oh my gosh, I really want to eat that. So because one of my biggest joys in life is to cook for somebody else, is to put my heart into my food that I'm serving someone. So when you're eating with me, when you're here at my house, you can guarantee that you're going to be eating something wholesome, first of all. We were just having a little snack before, and Melanie was on about these crackers that I have, that I bought, and they're these amazing little crackers. Actually, let me grab them. Yeah. I'm going to show you. They were introduced to me, and we were talking about these crackers. I think I've showed them to you before. We were talking about these crackers, and as we were talking about them, I was like, gosh, this is just so me, to be super thoughtful in my thought processes about what am I going to serve somebody? What is going to make them happy? What's going to make them smile? You know, what's going to fill their bellies and their hearts? And I know that I've given them something wholesome and yummy to eat. So just thinking about all of that when you're preparing food for others makes it a lot easier to prepare food for others. It's one of the ways that I can show my family and friends how much I love them is by preparing food for them. So there's my soapbox for the day. Does anybody have any questions? If you don't, I'm going to pop off because I have a blab in 30 minutes. So Quinn, if you're not familiar, there's a lot of action around here, so if I keep looking away, I apologize. Blab.im. Can somebody put that up there, please? Blab.im. Good, that's amazing. I love that. Blab.im. Today, hey Dana, can you put up Blab for me? No, you're awesome. Thank you. There we go. Blab.im. Today at 1:15 Mountain Time, I'm going to be on a Blab with Jennifer Quinn. So look up, I think it's J Quinn. If you just type in Quinn, you'll see her. You can subscribe to the Blab, and she's going to be interviewing me today, and we're talking about all things health and wellness. We're going to be talking about my cancer story. We're going to be talking about living in moderation. We're going to be talking about all kinds of amazing things. So I would be honored. I would be so thrilled and so honored if you guys could